morning assembly. I hope you're looking forward to exploring a little bit more about what it means to be determined. But before we look at our story for today, we need to say some congratulations to the people who achieved a merit last week. So let's have a look at those certificates. Miss Knight in reception would like one for Fergal and one for Charlie, both for the same reason, and that is for amazingly neat handwriting. So well done, boys. And she would also like one for Mrs. Stanley. You don't normally give one to teachers, but Miss Knight thinks Mrs. Stanley is doing a super job in reception, so we need to make sure Mrs. Stanley wears her merit sticker this week as well. Mrs. Kitto would like one for Georgie, who has done some super duper English work, and one for Elsie, who's also done some super English work, which she even managed to pop some maths into. Well done, Elsie. Mrs. Lawford would like one for Teddy for being so kind and considerate to others. One for Jessica, who's been challenging herself, solving lots of number sentences and adding lots of wow words to her writing. One for Harper, who's completed all activities with great enthusiasm. And one for Carmen, who's challenged herself to write many comparing sentences. Well done, Carmen. In Year 2, Mrs. Fiddler would like one for Robin for his amazing acrostic poem, which was beautifully presented and performed. Similarly, for the same reason, one for Martha. Again, a super poem which he presented beautifully and performed brilliantly. She would also like one for Hattie. Now this is a great reason, Hattie, because it says you've been really determined with your drawing, which you didn't find easy, but you didn't give up. But you've also been doing exceptional work all week. And lastly, Mrs. Gray is awarding this one to Henry for his amazing work in Forest School, ICT and art. Well done to all of you. I shall get these to you along with a merit sticker, which I hope you pop onto your jumpers and wear with pride. So we've been thinking about being determined and what that means. Well, just like Hattie with her merit certificate, being determined means not giving up when things are really, really difficult, or when maybe you get a bit frustrated that they're not going the way you would like them to. I was determined to try and be a little bit braver near horses, and because of that determination, I achieved being able to do that. I've also been inspired by somebody in the news over the last month or so. Somebody who I've got a picture of on the board. Now you might not recognise that picture, but if I click to the next one, I expect lots of you will know who this young chap here grew up to be. I expect lots of you have already shouted out his name. Colonel Sir Captain Tom Moore, who at the age of 99 years old walked 100 laps of his garden to raise some money for NHS charities. And my goodness, he raised an awful lot of money, millions of pounds. Now I think this is an example of real determination. I expect there were some days when his legs were really tired and maybe he didn't really want to do another lap of the garden, but he was determined to raise that money, and that determination kept him going. I think that's brilliant, especially at 99 years old. I've also got another couple of pictures of some children who in our pre-prep family have also been determined to raise some money for charity. Here we've got our friends Mabel, Hattie and Bobby, along with their brothers and sisters, who did lots of cycling around the grounds of where they live, and they've raised some money as well. Again, I expect there were times when their legs were feeling rather wobbly and tired, but they kept going because they knew they wanted to raise that money. And here's another one of our friend Benjamin with his brother James. They decided they would raise some money as well, and they were doing some running, doing lots and lots of laps around a field in their garden, and they managed to raise lots of money too. I think they were showing a brilliant example of being determined to achieve something. And again, they may have got tired and maybe thought about giving up, but their determination kept them going. Now today's story is one about a bird, a penguin, who was also very determined to achieve something. It's called Flight School. Now I apologise, it's only a little book, but I'm sure if you listen really carefully, you'll be able to hear the story very, very well. I was hatched to fly, said Penguin. When do classes start? Oh, but you, my dear, are a penguin, teacher replied. Undeniable, said Penguin, but I have the soul of an eagle. And here he is at Flight School, and it says we teach birds to fly. Now maybe you know something already about penguins, which might make this challenge a little bit difficult. Teacher and Flamingo weren't so sure, but they let Penguin stay. Flight practice started immediately. Like this. Flip, flap, flap, and up, up, up. We can see the bird has taken off into the sky. Penguin and the other birds practiced for weeks. It's like with anything, if you're determined to do it, you have to keep on trying and practice lots and lots and lots. At last, all the birds were cleared for their first flight. One by one, they took to the wind, and then it was Penguin's turn. Geronimo! I'm not sure he's going in the right direction. Oh, he's landed in the sea. He should be up in the sky. I'm sorry, bird, said teacher. Penguins just aren't built to fly. How can this be true? Thought Penguin. In my heart I live on the wind. But as he watched his classmates fly high above, he knew it was time to go home. Penguin was too broken-hearted to even wave goodbye. His teachers didn't know what to do. Then Flamingo had an idea. Wait! I wonder if you can see what they're doing. They're tying lots and lots of feathers to Penguin. Let's try again. Flip, flap, flip, flap, flap. And up, up, up! Suddenly Penguin was soaring above the sea and the clouds. Penguin was right. He did have the soul of an eagle. He just needed a little bit of help with the technical parts. What good friends he has, helping him out in something he's determined to achieve. But however he felt inside, he still had the body of a little round penguin. Oh dear. But Penguin didn't care. He had soared on the wind, just as he had done in his dreams. He left Flight School a happy little penguin. And it wasn't long before he came back. I wonder if any of you know what sort of bird this is. My friend Ostrich has the soul of a swallow. And Flamingo says, I wonder if you know anything about ostriches and whether they can fly. If you do, you might realise why maybe that's a funny ending to the story. If you don't, ask somebody. I think the penguin in this story definitely had the heart and the soul and the determination of Sir Captain Tom Moore. And because he had his friends to support him and give him lots and lots of help and support, it made him even more determined to achieve exactly what he wanted to achieve. And the important thing is that he didn't give up. It's time to sing a song. And the song we're going to sing today is the one about how can we make a difference. joining in with me. I wonder if this week, maybe you can help somebody be determined to achieve something that they wish with all their heart to achieve. Or maybe, if you're wanting to achieve something, maybe you could think about who can help you achieve your goals. So let's put our hands together, close our eyes as we light the candle, and get ready to make this prayer your own by saying Amen at the end. Dear God, please give me the heart and strength to be determined to achieve my goals. I know I can do anything if I really want to, and have lots of people to help me not give up. Help me today and every day. Amen. Well, I've given out one merit this week to Hattie for being determined. I wonder if this Friday I'll be able to give out some more merits for those of you out there who are determined to achieve something and you don't give up, find your inner Sir Captain Tom Moore and manage to achieve it. I can't wait to find out this week if any of you do manage to do that. But for now, I'll leave you with the assembly music. Wish you a wonderful, wonderful week, and I'll see you all soon.